Unmasking the brutality of medieval punishments. In the heart of the Middle Ages, a unique system of justice reigned. Medieval punishments were notoriously harsh. This video explores the question, why were medieval punishments so brutal? Medieval society operated on a clear hierarchy. The king, nobles, and clergy occupied the top, while serfs and peasants were at the bottom. This societal structure heavily influenced the punishments meted out. Firstly, there was a strong belief in an eye for an eye. The punishment often directly corresponded to the crime. If someone was accused of thievery, their hands might be chopped off as a direct consequence. Additionally, medieval culture was deeply rooted in religion. Crimes were seen not only as offenses against fellow men, but also as sins against God. Therefore, punishments needed to be severe to cleanse the soul and serve as a penance. Public humiliation also played a central role in medieval punishments. Shaming an offender publicly communicated to others what behavior was unacceptable. This acted as a deterrent, discouraging others from committing the same crimes. In certain cases, medieval punishments were designed to terrify. Torture devices such as the rack, the Iron Maiden, or the wheel were not only painful, but intended to induce fear in others. The lack of a police force contributed to the brutality of these punishments. In a time where organized law enforcement was virtually non-existent, extreme punishments acted as a means to maintain public order. Justice was also a spectacle in medieval times. The public execution of a criminal was an event often attended by townspeople. The gore and brutality served as entertainment, further encouraging harsh punishments. Interestingly, not all medieval punishments resulted in death. Some, like pillorying or ducking, were non-lethal but still cruel. These encouraged obedience through humiliation and discomfort. Furthermore, the severity of medieval punishments reflected the time's general harshness. Life in the Middle Ages was tough, and punishments were designed to reflect that reality. Social class also influenced punishments. Often nobles would receive lighter sentences for the same crimes committed by commoners. This discrepancy further emphasized the societal hierarchy. Moreover, medieval laws lacked the sophistication of our current legal systems. Without a comprehensive understanding of human rights, punishments were often arbitrary and extreme. Interestingly, some medieval punishments had symbolic aspects. For instance, branding a thief's hand with a T made their crime forever known to others. Laws were often local and varied greatly. Different regions had their unique punishments, which contributed to the overall brutality of the era's justice system. Lastly, some argue that brutal punishments were a reflection of the ruler's fear. Fearing rebellion, leaders imposed harsh punishments to maintain their grip on power. In conclusion, the brutality of medieval punishments was a collective result of societal structure, religious influence, absence of a police force, and the overall harshness of life during the Middle Ages. Yet, it's important to note that our understanding of medieval punishments is limited. Many records are lost to history, and our perception is colored by surviving documents and archaeological findings. By examining the brutality of the medieval era, we can better appreciate the evolution of our modern legal systems. The journey from an eye for an eye to innocent until proven guilty is indeed a monumental shift in human society.